Hello guys, Astrim Homsef Tokobelago. Welcome to this wonderful video on TBC. Today I just want to talk about do a very short video about multiple accounts. Okay, it has come to my notice that most people have multiple accounts and they mess up themselves when they try to move a huge sum. Okay, thinking that it's all right to move a huge sum from their main wallet to another wallet, and they do that without asking questions, without reading the blog, without watching any video, and somebody just went ahead and sent $8 million worth of TBC to his other account. Well, somebody was turned off. You guys need to understand this, okay? You see, cryptocurrency is a space that I have played, I have studied, and I'm thinking of writing a book so that most of you guys will be able to understand this. The book will be available for 100% TBC when I do that, okay? But I want you guys to understand cryptocurrency the way I understand it. Maybe it's my finance background, having worked how many years in the banking system, understand monetary system and everything, okay? People seem not to get cryptocurrency, okay? Because I have a former colleague who was my boss then, though another branch, okay? And his story, we he resigned and doing his own business, trying network marketing and stuff like that. And he we got to partner in one network. Okay, I won't mention the name because this video is not about network marketing. Okay, so but all of a sudden I stopped hearing from him. We started conversating, and when I indicated interest that I want to try out something in the VTU space, okay, that he's a part of, I won't mention the name. He started telling me, about how he's more comfortable doing the VTU business than the cryptocurrency stuff. I started mentioning everything, airdrop, this one, that one. I told him, why didn't you contact me so that I will educate you on this before you go into it? He said he didn't know. Okay, so we have to slow down to learn when it comes to cryptocurrency, even in TBC. As I'm see me right now, looking like a professional with my speaker, my earpiece, I'm still learning. Every day the TBC admin drops a blog post, I read it, okay, because I need to educate myself, okay. Also through Google, I've been able to, in such a way that anything about cryptocurrency, they send it my way, and every time they send it my way and I read it, it still confirms what I understand about cryptocurrency, okay. Let's leave the noise, let's leave the hype, okay, about buying pizza 20,000 and now the pizza is worth how much, or by the glory of the past that the coin went up to 20,000, which it went up big, $20,000 because of an error which when they corrected, the coin has never seen above 10,000. So guys, let's be realistic, okay, and we are using that same coin to now compare our their TBC, and I expect our result not to be different to what is happening to them. Okay, the only reason Bitcoin is still where it is right now is because of hodlers. Okay, what it simply means is holders. Okay, many people who have the coin sitting in their wallet, but they are not spending it. They're just holding. These are the last defense against the disappearance of Bitcoin. Okay, these guys are the last defense. Okay, they know what they are doing and they seem to be organized. That's why Bitcoin has not dropped further from where it has been. So let's change our mentality when it comes to TBC. Okay, there's no need to have multiple accounts. Okay, if you have an issue with an account, probably login details and stuff like that, find a way to get across to the technical team. Okay, I've already on the Billion Coin app, there's an easy way for you to get across to them. Even through your wallet, there's an easy way to get across to them. Why don't you do that? Okay, why don't you be proactive by contacting someone so the person advises you so you don't go to do such silly mistake? Because what I keep getting is people contact me and they've already done the mistake, they've already suspended their wallet, and when I ask them what did you do, they say I did nothing though. And now ask, did you receive TBC or did you send TBC? Say I sent TBC, or how much did you send? send. They start calling ridiculous amounts that is so huge that you know you, that you are also aware that they didn't even contact the TBC commissioner before doing that transaction. Okay, because when you contact the TBC commissioner, you have to show the proof that this is the payment you received. Okay, and somebody called me the other day and asking me how to get bank statement. Come on, it's obvious you're trying to game the system. Okay, see, the reason I mentioned bank system is that you have to show concrete proof. Okay, the reason I like accepting Bitcoin at times as payment when some people pay me, especially my friends outside the country, okay, is I have a track record that I can send to them. I can send them the transaction ID and they will verify that I received such an amount, okay, or you can have your bank statement from your bank as means you received such an amount, or you can even Western Union. Okay, Western Union is a MoneyGram, it's also another way to receive payment, but that's for outside the country. Okay, most of you guys have not gone to that level, but even if you're doing within locally, okay, you should be able to provide a substantial evidence, because alerts can be edited, can be created, and you provide it and they don't listen to you, and you go ahead and do one ridiculous transaction, and when your button is suspended, you start complaining. Multiple account is not encouraged. That's number one. Number two, stop doing ridiculous amount that doesn't make sense, that you don't have proof of. Okay, and stop trying to game the system. I know some people are still doing discounting, but trying to do it under the radar so that the TBC commissioner does not get involved. Okay, well, every day now for the thief, one day for the owner. Who will they do? So sorry that I'm using that. I'm using broken. Okay. But I'm just trying to pass the message so that you guys understand the intensity of this. Okay, you're not hurting anybody, you're hurting yourself. Okay, because the TBC admin has put things in order. It's not back then when people just do anyhow and get away with it. Okay, right now everything is tracked, and trust me, everything is tracked. And the TBC admin knows everything that goes on, including the people who are paying payment to my wallet for ebooks, for products, and the rest of them. Today, I even the smart bracelet that I displayed on the garage sale, as I delivered it, I gave it to the person who made the order. Okay, so and the person actually paid with TBC. Okay, so 100% TBC. Okay, because they came to my location to pick it up. So guys, the point I'm trying to make in this is stop trying to game the system. Okay, multiple accounts not allowed. Trying to game the system by discounting not allowed. Okay, so that's it for this video. I want it to be a very short one, under 10 minutes, so that you guys get the point. Okay, all right, so my next video I just want to talk about about those who are having issues paying a $10 fee. So see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.